The views and opinions expressed on the following program are not necessarily those of the staff and management of Salem Media of Hawaii.
Welcome to Generations Radio, where the focus is on our seniors and their families. We are here each Saturday afternoon from 5 until 6 p.m., bringing you resourceful information with our radio team of professionals in the field of aging. Stay with us for the next 1 hour as we explore different ways to make life more exciting and meaningful for our extraordinary seniors. Right here on AM 690 The Answer. And now, here is our host and the publisher of Generations Magazine, Percy Ihara.
Good afternoon and welcome to Generations Radio. I am Percy Ihara, your host, and so welcome back to the show. As you know, we're here every Saturday from 5 to 6, and you didn't hear in that promo clip there that we have actually a second day, Sundays from 3 to 4. And as well as you know, we do archive all these shows on our website, generations808.com. So thanks to Peterson Rosario, our webmaster. He's got them all uploaded now. We did have some repeat shows in December because of the holidays, but other than that, they're all up on the website. You can go click on the little squiggly line thing on the left side. It has all the list of all our shows. Probably the last 25 shows are up there. So, and if you enjoy our show, if you're looking for a specific topic like elder abuse, financial gerontology, Alzheimer's, active aging, they're all up there. So go check that out. So anyway, welcome to the show, ladies. We have two beautiful ladies, young ladies here from the YMCA. So welcome to the show, and Erin Farmer and Kavehi Harano. Welcome, ladies. Aloha. Erin, you can say something.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, aloha, Percy. Thanks for having us.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it's just a conversation. Like I said, the more you talk, the less I talk, because my throat's a little sore now. But anyway, I just got back from vacation. It was kind of cold in San Francisco, but you guys have heated pools. Is that correct?
We sure do. Our pools are a nice, warm, toasty 84 degrees. And at Windward, we actually have a saltwater pool.
Are you kidding? Wow,
no.
That's a topic I love to hear.
Yeah, it's very therapeutic feeling. So when you jump in, you feel really calm. Your skin actually feels really, really nice, and it's soothing. So we actually have physical therapy classes in there also.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Well, we'll get back to that because we want to talk to Erin. You guys have a really great partnership with different programs, but more so the chronic disease and arthritis. So tell our audience about the YMCA. You're at the downtown?
Yeah, I actually oversee all the chronic disease programs on Oahu.
Right.
It's kind of a new area for us that we're delving into. The CDC says that 1 out of 2 people are living with at least one chronic disease.
Wait, hold up. 1 out of 2 people are living. Now you're talking about seniors, though.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. 1 out of 2 are living with a chronic disease.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah. Leah, you're young. Did you know that? I'm 56. I just made 56, by the way, when I went to the mainland. But you don't
Happy
consider
birthday.
me a senior.
No.
Okay.
No.
But I'm surprised. 1 in 2. Wow.
Yeah, 1 out of every 2. Yeah. So kind of alarming when you think about it. Yeah.
Well, you're going to fix that, right? Because you can reverse some of that, right?
You can, right? Mm-hmm. So either trying to prevent them from happening, such as diabetes, or folks who have arthritis, so managing those symptoms, and also Parkinson's. So those are 2 of our chronic disease management programs that we're running right now. Parkinson's management program, and also enhanced fitness arthritis management. So.
Now, the show is statewide, so I just want to let you know the ladies here are from Honolulu.
Yes.
But do you have any chronic disease programs on the neighbor islands?
We don't actually. We're just YMCA of Honolulu. So we have eight facilities.
7 active facilities.
Seven that are open right now. Mm-hmm. We do have partnerships with YMCA of Maui and also Big Island, but at this time they're not running these programs yet.
I'm sure they will, because the Big Island have a lot of seniors.
Oh yeah,
you know, and we distribute through all the KTAs, and they love the magazine over there. But so for a lot of people that don't know the YMCA, you're different than you're not related to the YWCA, right?
No. We're not. No, we're the YMCA is more addressing the needs of the community that we're in, whereas YWCA is about, empowering women. So both great organizations.
Yeah, you guys are both great. We've done a story with Michael Broderick, your CEO there. So the chronic disease, is this a new program?
It's a new program initiative. There's lots of different areas that we're looking to delve into. We really looked at a lot of the issues that folks here in Oahu are dealing with. A lot of our seniors, and 44. They say 44% in Hawaii of our seniors, 65 and older, have arthritis. So some form of arthritis. So a pretty big issue, and this program really meets the needs of those folks that are struggling with this disease.
I'll tell you, I just made 56, and I'll see a bunch of guys, my fraternity, to golf this Sunday. And almost every time I after the golf round, people always complain about their aches and pains, and it's probably arthritis. Yeah.
A lot of them probably have some kind of.
But it's hard to get a guy to exercise, and I tell him, I made a goal when I turned 55 last year, and to be one of my priorities in my life going forward was to exercise. So I swim in a heated pool 3 to 4 days a week.
Oh, nice.
I'm very fortunate that one of our partners in the magazine, Julie Moon, Moon Physical Therapy, has an endless heated pool. And so I would do that, and I work out with a personal trainer. But with chronic disease, 1 out of 2. And so let's back up. So, I was there 2 weeks ago. You had a senior event at the Nuuanu one?
Yeah. Yep. We had senior open house.
I will tell you, if you guys are listening out there, I was shocked how many people were exercising in your rooms, your studios.
Yeah.
I could not believe it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We've got all kinds of classes.
Like Tai Chi?
Tai Chi, a great program that Kaiser actually developed called Silver and Fit.
Oh, is that part of them? Okay, that's a great program.
Yeah, it's open to any of our Y members, but
Right.
Kaiser developed it. It's a fantastic program. They meet 3 times a week, focus on everything.
3 times a week?
Yeah, yeah. Wow. Usually it's a Monday, Wednesday, Friday at most branches. Focus on, cardio, endurance and strength and flexibility, balance, all the things that, older folks need to be
Even mind
on.
activities where
Yeah,
they
absolutely.
toss the balls back and forth, and so you have to concentrate, where if that you don't want that ball to hit your head, of course. So but our active older adults, it's very beneficial for them to participate in that particular program. And Percy, on an average for our seniors, they take up about 70% of our scans per day, and on average at Nuuanu, there's
70%.
On average at Nuuanu, it's about 1,300 scans
a day.
So
Wow.
when you consider, and they're there all morning long until about lunchtime, and then they go meet somewhere else.
Sure.
So it's not just a swim and gym.
Yeah, I was there a couple weeks ago at your event, and sure enough, he's still exercising. The former governor, Abercrombie.
Oh, yeah, he's
passed
still there.
by us.
Yeah.
We had him on a cover about 3 years ago, and he's still going at it.
Yeah.
And I said, "Good job, Governor."
Yeah.
But I was amazed. I mean, you have a star Tai Chi guy over there too.
Oh, we do, yeah. Tommy Amina.
Yes.
Fantastic. He's grown the program from day one. He's been there about 7 years now, and just started with a small group of folks, probably 10 people, and now it's grown to over 120 people in those Tai Chi classes. So very successful program.
I'll tell you, I was amazed. We had him over at Lanakila. Tommy brought about 5 seniors, and the crowd was just stunned. We had about 17 exhibitors, people my age, a little bit younger, and got them to do some exercise with Tai Chi. It's so funny. The young kids, they don't want to slow down. I was trying to do the movements, the Tai Chi, trying to figure out what it really does for you and slow my mind down. And then these kids are on the phone and they're doing it fast. Like, you got to slow down. That's what it's about. Life. You got to relax, enjoy life, and clear your mind. So, but it's great. So chronic disease. Now you have, you have that in group exercise, and then you have it in different classes. So
Yeah, the 2 that we've already launched are our Parkinson's program, which is a class that meets 2 times a week at our branches, and also the arthritis and management class, which is called Enhanced Fitness, meets 3 times a week at all of our branches as well. So those are the 2 that we've launched so far. We're looking to launch several more. The YMCA of USA Diabetes Prevention Program is another one that we hope to launch.
Diabetes
Prevention Program. Yeah. It's huge. It's the CDC did a bunch of research on it, and it's kind of the gold standard for preventing diabetes. So these are folks that have prediabetes, and actually the statistics out there say that here in Hawaii, I think there's about 12% of people have prediabetes, so your blood sugars aren't quite there yet. But research shows that more like 35% of the population probably have prediabetes, and they just don't know it, right? A lot of us walking around probably don't know. So the YUSA kind of noticed this as an issue, and 15 years ago or so worked with the CDC to kind of research and develop this program. So we're looking to launch it here in Hawaii later this year, probably in the fall.
Oh, really? It can be all the branches as well?
Yeah, and it'll probably be out in the communities as well. A lot of our healthcare providers are looking to it too as to refer their patients to, because they see the benefit in it as well. So it's not your typical come to the Y and go to the studios and have the group exercise class. It's actually more of a classroom type setting where you meet once a week for about 4 months. And the educator takes you through, everything from, increasing your activity level to what are you eating, and just getting your rest, getting all the things that you really need to be.
Yeah, what do you call that now? What they document you? There's a term they use in the industry. I'll figure it out. Something it's with data, and I'll figure that out. But they always mention that term. So I know last year you didn't have one of the programs in the Windward side, but you have it now, the Parkinson's one.
Right. We actually do. We have the largest class of the association, anywhere from 22 to 30 participants per day, and that's also twice a week on Monday and Wednesday. It's very well received. The great thing about that class is actually the caregivers can attend the class with the participants. So so when they're done with the class, they're not done with the class. They can take it home with them and they can practice, they can work together.
Does the caregiver have to be a member?
No, you don't have to be a member. You just have to be referred by your doctor.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Okay. And the same thing for the enhanced fitness class. It's really cute. We have a prescription pad that we've armed the doctors with, and they actually come in with this actual prescription pad that says we recommend that this person starts taking the enhanced fitness class. It's really, really a great program. Again, that one is also very, very well received. What I like about that program, I'm actually a participant because, Percy, you don't have to be a senior to have arthritis.
Oh, I hear that.
I was diagnosed with arthritis at the age of 45. I am now 53. And so I have it in my knees really, really bad to the point.
Rheumatoid, or what kind of arthritis?
I have osteoarthritis, and that's from years of being overweight and abuse. And so the first, trick is to take the weight off, which is what prompted me to start working out at the YMCA. But then after that, they're not just going to throw you out on the dance floor. They're going to kind of follow along with you. They're going to take good care of you. They're going to make sure that they're going to set those goals and reach those goals with you. And so that you're really set up for success. It's not just a program. It's really a relationship that they're forming with all of our members and our participants.
Well, that's great. Well, so the arthritis program, the enhanced fitness, what exactly do they go through? Walk me through what happens. You go in the water?
No, it's actually land-based, land-based class. So it's a 4-month program. You can be, as Kavehi said, a member or a non-member. They meet 3 times a week for about an hour. The instructor takes them through all kinds of different exercises that helps them to improve their balance, flexibility.
Range of
really,
motion.
It really helps too with fall prevention. A lot of the exercises that they do in there as well. So we also do pre and post testing. So the participant, as Kavehi will tell you, actually can see the results. And then we're able to, in turn, go back and share that with the physicians who referred the patient. So it's kind of cool to see them progress or start to manage their symptoms.
And that's it. It's really learning how to manage, because as you know, with arthritis, you wake up in the morning and it's very painful, and then you go to sleep and it's very painful. It's that midday stuff that we are easy to deal with, but it's that morning, just kind of revving up the engine and warming things up, really is what what an arthritis patient is challenged with. So with the enhanced fitness, they teach you how to get out of bed, how to stand up properly, how to stand properly. Yeah, it's not just exercise. You have different apparatuses that will help build the muscle around the arthritic joints. But on top of that, it's going to help build your confidence so you know how to stand, plant those heels before you stand up, so on and so forth. It's just a great program to be a part of when you are suffering from arthritis.
So the arthritis is land-based, but the Parkinson's is aqua-based.
No, that one is also
okay.
land-based. We do have an arthritis H2O program at the Windward branch. That one's on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That one is actually taught in the water, and that's a 45-minute program. That one you need to be a member, though.
Oh, okay. We'll talk about membership later on, but we're here with Aaron Farmer from the Honolulu YMCA and Kavehi Harano. I should know
like
your
the
last
tunnels.
name because the Harano Tunnel is your relative or distant relative. But those are really great programs. So give me an idea of, you said 70% of the people that go through Nuuanu is seniors.
Yep. Yeah.
Wow.
Per day. Yes.
Can you give an idea how many members you have?
At Nuuanu, we have over 5,000 units.
So
which
that equates to about 11,000 members.
Yeah, it's quite a bit. I think overall the island we have over 20,000.
13,000 units. So
Units,
so members about 20, 25. Yeah.
What is units?
And growing.
So you're counted as a family, as a
Oh.
unit. Yeah. So Erin and her family is a unit. My husband and we have a unit. So
I see.
yeah. Not
Okay.
just an individual base. That would be kind of hard to equate, when you have X amount. Some people have 12 people in their family.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's one unit.
So you have the Honolulu. I want to get my mind goes all over the place. By the way, so Honolulu, Kavehi, you're in
Windward. Out in
That's the
Kailua.
one going down to Pali on the left,
Correct, in Kailua, just as you enter Kailua
Right.
town right after Castle.
and that's an outdoor pool, but it's heated.
It's heated and salt water. It's so delicious
water.
when you go in.
And so, what other facilities that you have? We did a photo shoot at the Waipahu,
Waipahu, yep.
right at the sugar stack.
Our
Right?
Leeward YMCA, yep. And then up in Mililani,
Where was that one located at?
it's right across from Mililani High
Walmart.
School.
Yeah.
Oh, can you go further down past the shopping center?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then over to Kalihi right here in town,
That's right off Liki Liki.
right off right by the library, Bishop
Right,
Museum,
okay.
right there.
The Nuuanu branch and then Kaimuki.
Kaimoki out in
Kahala.
Right
across
behind
from
Asagio's?
Kahala. Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
behind the Sagios. Oh, you don't have it in Hawaii, Kai?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. And then our central branch, which is temporarily
Right,
closed, they're right across from Ala Moana. They're getting
Yeah.
a nice renovation.
Right, I heard. When is that renovation going to finish?
No comment.
A year and a half.
We'll
away.
give it
Yeah.
2017, 2018.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be fantastic, though, once
Oh,
they
I'm sure.
reopen. It's
I
gonna be
used to go there.
beautiful.
Oh.
I haven't been since, so I
Yeah.
gotta talk to Kavehi because when I found out you have a heated pool, like I said, my son never swam that much, and he's only 11, so hard to get him to swim because he just wants to play on his iPad and iPod. So we swam; it was great. I've never seen him swim so much. So yeah, the not to go off topic, but your downtown one is called Central. The one by Waikiki.
Waikiki, that's our
called
central. Yeah.
Okay. Well, great. So when it comes to are you seeing some increase in some really good participation, growing numbers for both those programs, the chronic disease?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The thing with a lot of these chronic disease programs is, as we touched on, folks are dealing with a lot more than just their physical symptoms. A lot of it is mental and emotional, too. So we do keep the class sizes smaller. They're capped at 25 participants. But as Kavehi said, the caretaker can come in as well and participate. But we just this January, this month that we've launched Enhanced Fitness, almost all the branches have filled their slots. So that's pretty
So you
exciting.
have a waiting list?
Not yet, but actually, I think
Wow.
one of the branches has a wait list. But we're gonna keep running the sessions. As I said, they're 4 months each session, so we'll start a new one in May. So if new folks want to come in and join, we encourage them to do so.
Wow. But I like your figure that people really got to take note. Most of the people that listen to our show are baby boomers, maybe a little bit older, because they're always looking for information for their parents. Because, Kaveki, you probably know the answer. a lot of the Medicare programs that seniors are on give free YMCA.
They do. They do. Dependent upon your insurance provider, Medicare will cover, and that would be under the Healthways program, and that's Silver Sneakers. And then if you're with Kaiser, it would be the Silver and Fit program. And again, you'll have to check with your insurance provider because that is a free membership that you could not, that you probably aren't using if you don't know about it.
Yeah, I think we got to get you guys to write an article about that because I talk to seniors every day, and I see my friends and their parents, and a lot of times they don't even know that.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Yeah, when they walk in,
it's kind of hard sometimes, don't you think, to convince an 82-year-old that really hasn't done much exercise in life to go make an attempt to go down.
It is, and it isn't. It is in the fact that they're like, well, I don't have the time. It isn't because, again, there's that disposable time and disposable income that you kind of mesh the two of them together and you explain, well, you know, it is provided for you for a reason, and that reason is to prevent any future degenerative diseases progress. And so that's where the YMCA really, really is helpful because they do it very well with the partnerships through the insurance providers where they are constantly informing the members or the participant of that insurance program that you do have this, and this is why. So when we have our open houses for them, I mean, it's just blasted all over the place. So, you know, we have those great turnouts that you saw. And then again, we don't only do the swim and gym portion of it, but we have wonderful wellness programs, lectures, lunch and learn programs, bingo if they even wanted to participate in that. And then we send them this flyer every quarter that notates all of the activities that are going on in each branch. And the beauty of your membership is that you can go to any one of those branches. It's not just for the branch where you signed up. So if you wanted to go to a book club that wasn't at Windward and it's at Mililani, you are more than welcome to go to that one. Yes, yes.
I did not know that.
Your membership is inclusive, so you can go to any one of the branches here in Honolulu.
Wow, that's great. And what's interesting, you mentioned about the cost, and people wanting to have chronic disease, but you know, by preventing and staying healthy, it's going to, you know, save a lot of money in healthcare costs down the road. You know? What the figure was, what, 84% or something like that, right?
84% of healthcare costs is due to chronic diseases.
And how many seniors die from chronic diseases?
Well, they say 7 out of the top 10 deaths are due to chronic disease.
Yeah. And so, I mean, arthritis doesn't really have anything that can stop it right now. There's some medications, right, that can ease some of the pain a little bit.
Correct.
But you really can't stop it, right?
Well, it, like Kaveh was saying, like osteoarthritis is due to kind of the wear and tear. So that can be due to, you know, injuries or overuse or
and mostly
even
more
obesity.
Women, right?
You know, I think it is a little bit more with women, maybe 60% or something in that range. But most people have osteoarthritis. There's over 100 different kinds of arthritis, but osteo is the one we see the most.
Right. Well, that's really important for our listeners to understand that everything is going to stay healthy, right? Everything wants everything. And why would they give you a free membership, right?
Yeah.
Right. But you have, and what's interesting, I noticed you have a lot of senior instructors too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Can you name a few or mention what
Absolutely.
they're teaching?
Well, we actually have, at the Windward branch, we have Sue McBride, and she is our early bird. You know, the early bird catches the worm. So she's out at the branch at 6 o'clock in the morning doing the strength training, doing the stretching. And then we have Terry Brown, who is actually, it's deceiving to look at her because you think, oh, that person is teaching what? And she's a senior. She teaches one of our most active classes called MOSA, which is also good for seniors.
Called what?
MOSA, which means let's move. And MOSA is different apparatuses also. So it's the interval type of training where you're doing the 30-90 and then you come back down to the 30 and then again 30-90. So the idea is to move that heart rate up so you're accessing all of those fat burning hormones. With a senior, you don't have to use the apparatuses. You just move in the lengthy movements that they have for you. The one thing about a senior, where this is where I fall in and why I love MOSA the most, is that it has great music like Zumba. And so we have Zumba Gold that I can participate in, but I cannot participate in the regular Zumba because of my arthritis.
So Zumba Go is
Zumba Gold is for somebody who's a beginner or somebody not so agile.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's a lot less
Hippie
hip
shaky,
action and
shaky,
spinning around
shaky,
with-
less.
I'm
with
thinking
Zumba
Zumba.
Love Zumba. Love
I love
Zumba.
the music, first of all. I love music in general, but the classes are really good. Yeah, I can see the Zumba Gold better for people who may have more arthritic issues or joint issues. You know.
Yeah. At Nu'uanu, our Zumba Gold class, which
Huge.
Kaveh used
I
to
used to teach
teach,
it,
right? When she worked at
Really?
Nu'uanu. Yeah, it was fantastic.
Wow.
We get 75, 80 people up
Yeah.
in there for our Zumba Gold
You
classes.
felt like
so
a
very
rock
popular.
star up in the front of
Yeah.
them. It's like, Kaveh's here. Yeah, in the house.
Oh, I'm too bad you can't do that anymore.
No, not.
Just got to
no.
take some more Advil, huh?
Yeah. That's what the doctor said. Oh, you can do it. Drink turmeric tea. I'm like, ugh.
Well, supposedly, but I found out recently what Dr. Shintani was talking to our group that they're on Lanakili Health Fair. And he said, you know the number one food that causes inflammation?
What's that?
Aaron?
What? Tell
Chicken.
me. Chicken, really?
Huh.
Oh, I learned something new.
Interesting.
Because chicken has a lot of hormones inside.
Oh, yeah, when they beef it up and bulk
And
it.
not the bash, the big box stores
Right.
that start with a C and S. But, you know, those chickens that are really great. I love those chickens, but, you know, to make those chickens takes 42, 44 days. Back in the day, it took 88 to 89 days.
This is Arnold.
So the
chickens, huh?
hormones, you know, they're all the same size. You know, it's something to think about when it comes to
Interesting.
choosing what you want to eat. So,
Dr. Shintani, he knows his stuff.
He
too,
does.
so-
well, I mean, he digs really deep,
Right, right.
and that's what I like about him. But you might want to have him talk to your group one day.
Oh, yeah, that would be
because
fantastic.
he's very, very well known. We're going to be getting him on KITV as well because it's a new partnership. So thanks to Chuck Parker, the producer over there. But we're going to take a short break. We're here with Aaron Farmer and Kavehi Harano from the YMCA. And we'll be talking the special you have at the YMCA.
Yes,
Kavehi?
absolutely.
Is that for only the Windward side or is that for
No,
everywhere?
it's for the entire association.
And I did not know. If you're a YMCA member, you're a YMCA for the whole island of Oahu.
That's right.
So, anyway, we'll be right back after a short, brief message. Thank you.
We will be right back with Percy Ihara from Generations Radio. If you have any questions or want to be part of our discussion, give us a call at 296-5467. That's 296-5467. This is Generations Radio on AM 690 The Answer.
Moon Physical Therapy is here to help you back to recovery. Moon Physical Therapy is located on Ward Avenue across from Sports Authority. Physician prescribed for motor vehicle accidents, workman's comp, or that body pain that comes from rushing to play without warming up. Also event cardiopulmonary rehabilitation with our one-on-one patient care. Moon's Aquatherapy heated endless pool allows for low-impact exercise with less pain on land. We will give you the right exercises to get you back to health. Ask your doctor to prescribe Moon Physical Therapy. Moon Physical Therapy. We achieve results.
Aloha, this is Martha Clopin.
And Al Harrington. Choosing the right Medicare plan not only saves you money, it also helps you avoid headaches and heartaches down the road.
We want to remind everyone
To listen to a Medicare Moment with Martha, Sundays from 9:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. as we help answer important questions on Medicare so you can stay healthy, wealthy, and wise all year long.
call me at 543-2073. 543-2073.
I was an addict from the age of 13. I finally decided it was time for a change. I walked into the Salvation Army Adult Rehabilitation Center, and that got me ready for the real world. Now, I choose to be guided by Jesus Christ, and today, I'm building a powerful and promising future, free from drugs and alcohol.
Please shop at the Salvation Army family stores. With our discounted sales, your support through your purchase helps men live a clean, sober, and productive life.
Got Vegas on your mind? Get Vacations Hawaii on the line. Vacations Hawaii offers weekly 4- and 5-night Honolulu to Vegas packages, which include 3 meals daily from $6.99. Stay at Hawaii's favorite casinos, California, Fremont, Main Street Station, and Orleans Hotel. Vacations Hawaii will get you there in comfort on deluxe wide-body 767 planes with complimentary in-flight hot meal service. Vacations Hawaii's frequent flyer program gives you future travel discounts and credits. So if you're ready to win big, call Vacations Hawaii at 591-4777 or visit pointVacationsHawaii.com.
Today, more than ever, we local people are living longer than any other state in the Union, with more seniors, baby boomers, and caregivers. Generations Radio promotes the importance to be proactive as we all age. The radio team will focus on issues facing our seniors and their families, finding resources to navigate healthy aging along with financial, legal, and caregiving information. So join Percy E. Howard from 5 until 6 each Saturday, right here on AM 690 The Answer. Focusing on the issues facing our seniors and their families today. Here's our Generations Radio host, Percy Ihara.
Welcome back to Generations Radio. We're here with Aaron Farmer and Kavehi Harano from the YMCA. But as you guys may have known or seen around town, the great cover of Father Petrie from the pastor down at Kalapapa. What a great story he had, and it was so cute. In December, he sent me a picture of the other pastors down at Kalapapa. They all in a nice backdrop at Molokai. It was just beautiful picture. So thank you to Father Petrie there. And if you haven't read that issue, he worked for Mother Teresa for 25 years. And he found his way to Maui and eventually to Kalapapa. And he had, I wouldn't say midlife crisis, but I think it was like in late 30s. He decided he wanted to work for Mother Teresa. He wrote her letters. Nothing came back from her. He goes, I'll mail her a letter and put money inside her. Maybe she'll contact me. No. So you know what he did? He said, I want to work for her. He flew there, one-way ticket.
Wow.
And stayed there for 25 years.
Wow.
And when the first place he called, she happened to answer the phone. And she told him, come on down. But I never got your letters. So somebody got letters. But anyway, 25 years later. So that December issue is about new beginnings and how people, in fact, there's another story in there with actually a friend of mine, John Tomoso from Maui, where 5 seniors got canonized. And so that was kind of a cute story. I mean, I saw John a little bit later on, but great story about new beginnings, new life. And like I said, sometimes you have a senior that may not want to exercise. Got to get them in there. Got to give them a taste of that. So the December-January issue is out. We have new partners, by the way, besides Dr. Shintani, who's going to be starting writing for the magazine. Nice. Live Well at Iwalei. It's a new adult day center run by Kahalanui. Best part about it is Kahalanui food. Very good. Oh, no, I've eaten there a couple times. You just can't wear shorts there. Seriously.
Fancy.
Really? Cold.
They said, you'll make an exception one time. It was at lunch. We said, no shorts anymore. But they're in the magazine now. They're a great partner with ours. Another great partner, Steve Nawahini, who's the general manager of Kalakaua Gardens, the new facility that's opened up on the right side of Kalakaua, right across Century Center. So they're going to be like a 5-star hotel, except for it's not a buy-in. You only pay monthly rental. So they're right in Waikiki. Let me see who else. We got new partners in the magazine besides Peterson Rosario, our webmaster. He actually, on his day job, he does what's called a Legal Shield. And there's this great program for identity theft. Yeah, we've had something to get. We got it for the magazine because you never know where we might need an attorney. But it's a very reasonable cost per month. But I did not know most of our identity theft is against seniors.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We invite them to our open houses and they do monthly talks with us.
Really, really important. When I did, and I've heard about it for many, many years, but just having Peterson come in and tape a show a couple of months ago was eye-opening on that.
Yeah, it really is.
Of how many seniors that identity theft is taken. So it's a really good one there. Hopefully he can write an article. So ladies, the YMCA, now, so we clarified in between the break that the family membership includes all the facilities.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
And so because I had heard other, but I'm corrected. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You have a family plan, so I'll probably be getting that up there My son
Perfect.
loves to swim in heated pools. He probably won't go in. We're great Elks members. We love the Elks, but the water's a little cold over there.
Chilly, yeah.
Right on the ocean.
Anyway, so Kavehi, membership director or program director for Windward.
Yes, I am. And it's probably the best job that you could have at the YMCA because you get to play with the members all day long. Our members are just fantastic. And then, just to get out there and experience them, that's how you learn about what their needs are. Like I mentioned earlier, we're not just a swim and gym. We're more. We like to connect with them to see where they feel like they belong. So we reach out further than just the exercise, the fitness, and their wellness of nutrition. But we offer programs to them to where they can connect with one another. So they, a lot of times they're either their partners are gone or, they have that empty nest syndrome. And so they're looking for a place where they can come and then just fit in. And that's where the YMCA does, I think, the best is that we make you feel like you're part of our family. Just recently when we had our senior open house, we had a husband and wife that were relocated from the mainland. They came to live with their daughter, and they didn't really feel like they felt like, I don't really need to exercise or I don't want to exercise. So what we did was we kind of turned it around and we got her to tend to our garden in the back. So our youth programs will come during, intercession when school is not operating. And the kids will actually, when we have their intercession programs, will tend to the gardens. But then what do we do with those gardens when the kids aren't in house?
You have a garden in Windward?
Yes, we have a beautiful vegetable garden. Oh, the largest cucumber, Percy, that I've ever seen came out of that garden. I was the recipient of that, so I was happy.
Because you're a membership director.
Oh, yeah. We'll give it to Kavehi. Anyway, so
But are you the only facility that has a garden?
Oh, no. We do, yeah.
Mililani,
yeah.
I think they have a
And
garden.
I think Leeward,
yeah, most of them, like Kavehi was saying, the teen program or the youth program start them, but
then who tends to them when
members,
they're not around?
or the membership director has to take care of them.
So you don't have one at Nuuanu then? Probably not.
We do not. We tried. Didn't somebody try to start one on the
We
top
did.
there?
Yeah. The rooftop garden.
Aquaponics.
Right?
Aquaponics, yeah.
That's a good idea.
We actually had the aquaponics, but it wasn't very well tended. The poor things, the fish died, and we couldn't. I'm sorry to say that, folks, but yeah, that's what happened. But we do have a hydroponic garden, and so the hydroponic garden is actually tended by one of our members, and so he sells the lettuce. You can buy a beautiful, gorgeous head of lettuce for $2 at our branch.
At your Windward branch?
At our Windward branch. Yeah. Yeah, it's
that's
beautiful.
pretty cool. That's great.
Yeah, so that's what we do with our seniors. We kind of get them connected. That's really what the YMCA is all about. It's not really, we do the swim and the gym very, very well. Don't get me wrong, but it's those connections that you make when you come in, and then your family just grows leaps and bounds.
So you have a special you was going to mention to me now.
We
What kind of special
do.
is that?
It's a fabulous special. If you come in anytime between now and the end of the month, you can get our second year rate. So that's a savings of $72 per year. Most family memberships, you pay about $79 a month. That includes 2 adults. It also includes all your children in your family. So like I said, I have one family that has, in fact, their last name is Hanawahine. They have 12 children in their family. There's also an added benefit. So if you belong to any of our programs or you want to participate in any of our programs, your programs are discounted. So if you want to do intercession, swim lessons, we have do we still have Ikebana?
Ikebana, yeah.
Yeah, Ikebana. And then you can go to any one of our 7 facilities on this island.
So it's only to the end of the month, and then January, though.
Right. So you have to come in now.
This only gives them 1 week.
Well, it started in November.
Oh, okay. Well, you gotta let me know earlier.
Oh, I'm
before.
sorry, Percy. But you know what,
Rush
Percy?
into that.
Just for you, I'll make sure you get taken care of.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you're going to extend it for another month. Let me talk to Lisa there. Or maybe
No.
Mr.
Well, we
Robert.
actually do have a February. We do have a February promotion. So if you know anybody that is currently a member and they bring you in, Percy, and you remain a member, they get a free month. Yeah.
So the membership is is it locked in or?
No. Okay. Yeah, you can. We don't encourage it, but you can cancel at any time at no additional charge. There's no fee. We don't have a fee where you have to join today, you have to pay this fee, and to end, you have to pay this fee. We just simply ask you to tell us at least 30 days in advance so that we can prepare the paperwork, because everything is drafted. We don't collect money over the counter.
Right.
Yeah.
You do automatic debit into your checking account.
Mm-hmm.
So again, it's what is the price?
$79.
That's the family rate.
That's the family rate. And adults pay about $45. Yeah. Most adults pay about $45. The one thing that we do have, and I'd like to add, this is very important, we have our annual support campaign coming up, and that's where we raise funds so that we can afford financial assistance to our families. So say, for instance, you just can't afford that $79 a month. We have a very simple process to qualify you for the financial aid. The financial aid or the annual support campaign starts at the end of this month, and it goes until April. And what we do is we reach out into our community, to our members, to our community partners, to our board members, anybody that feels like they would like to be a part of a bigger picture at the YMCA. And then that's how we afford financial assistance, not just for their memberships, but also for their programs.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's great news. I mean, I think we got to get an article in the magazine.
Absolutely.
We're going to show that. Mm-hmm. But we'll get you on TV as well. Okay. So the membership is statewide, or no, just Oahu.
Island-wide. Oahu, yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, guys, if you have, so what about grandchildren? Does that include grandchildren? No.
If they're under your house, under your roof. Yeah. Like my grandchildren live with us. So it's my husband and I, and then my 4 granddaughters.
Wow, that's great. That's really good. And so what kind of other programs, you talk about your grandkids, what other can you talk about what other programs besides the senior programs that you have? Or you only know senior programs?
Oh, no. We know there's lots of programs. We have swim lessons for the keiki. As Kavehi said, intercession and summer, winter breaks.
We have great teen programs too,
fantastic
right, Erin?
Teen programs.
Yeah, where we have what we call Club Mid. And Club Mid is very, very beneficial for those kids that just can't really get connected out there. And coming to the Y helps them grow. We have a great youth and government program that just finished their session. And they were all inducted or initiated. What is the proper word when you're part of the legal system? Anyways, they raised their right hand. And they said, I do. But that's a great program. They teach them all about legislature, and what better person than a former judiciary judge, Michael Broderick, our CEO.
Family court judge.
Yeah. And the teen program, we also have another teen program currently in Windward. It's ran by this wonderful young man. His name is David Lau. And what he does is, and young lady Sherry Anderson, and they reach out to our teens and they partner. So they get some of the seniors to help them with this. They also have a beautiful garden, and it's out in Waimanalo right now. So that's where I think we do very well with our seniors too. We kind of bridge that little gap in the generations. And it's very, very important because the seniors feel really, really honored to be able to be teaching something to our teens. And especially the teens in middle school, they kind of get forgotten, and there's not really a whole lot of stuff for them out there. And that's where I think the Y does really, really good.
Well, yeah, if you have more intergenerational programs, let us know. We're always looking for stories. But you must have a ton of stories of seniors that have benefit from your programs, huh, Erin?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Just to highlight our new program, Enhanced Fitness, the arthritis management program. We did a pilot out at Leeward in Waipahu, and one of the participants went to her physician and she said, "What are you been doing? You've improved so much." And she said, "Whatever you've been doing, just keep on going, keep on doing them." So that was really exciting to hear that that some of our newer participants are already improving with their health, and we keep kind of touching on this. We're not just a swim and gym, and we're not just exercise class, but these programs have showed a lot of really beneficial statistics that have come out from the program. So just from the enhanced fitness class, folks saw a 35% improvement in physical functioning, but we saw 53% improvement in depression. So that
I'm
really
53%?
Yes.
improvement, yeah.
In
so
depression?
in depression. So it's self-reported, the
Sure,
folks
sure.
that went through it. But back to what Kavehi was talking about, where it's you don't just go to the classes or go to the pool. You're actually really developing relationships with the people that are the instructors and in the class, as well as going to the book clubs and the garden and our
I think
health
the single
workshops.
adults, the ones that don't have their spouse or their partner, and then the empty nesters, that loneliness feeling really is eliminated. Like Erin was sharing with that depression, a lot of them do come in and you can just feel it. They don't say it, you just kind of feel it with them. And then that connection that they make. Arthritis Tai Chi is another really, really great program for them. Like you were saying earlier, Percy, is that slow, concentrated movement. And then we also have Arthritis Tai Chi with sword. So, right. It's so the way the instructor, the way the instructor describes it's like an extension of your body. And then it's a beautiful movement to see that sword just kind of come down and flow around, and then they bring it to the other hand, and you don't actually see the hand switching, the sword switching to the other hand, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, how did they get that there so quickly and so beautifully? And so the Tai Chi movement in arthritis, they have so many instructors now that are out there, and even participants in the class want to start teaching it themselves because they're just finding so much great benefit with that.
No, I remember we did a story when you did your cover story about a couple years ago now about the mermaids in White
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Talk
no.
about those
They're
things.
in Windward
Windward.
now. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, Percy, you got to come.
Talk to me about that one. That group of ladies anyway. What's going on?
So on
there?
Sundays in the afternoon from 3 to 4, you can see them practicing at the Windward branch. And then every quarter they do a show for us. The next one coming up is Mother's Day.
Tell the audience who they are, and I mean not the names, but what they do.
Okay, so Mermaids of Hawaii is a synchronized swimming group, and what they do is
Of senior women.
of all senior women. Well, they have a 9-year-old now. She's from
9-year-old.
Australia, and only because Grandma is a mermaid.
I see.
And they have beautiful costumes, but I think the best thing about it is the movements and their ranges of motion is incredible. These women are all in their 70s, 80s, and 94 years old, and they are out there doing the most beautiful, graceful movements that you can ever imagine a human being doing. And they do it in the water, and they're keeping afloat, and they're breathing, and they just look so beautiful and graceful.
Their costumes are just fantastic.
And they'll let you try on their tails.
And not just for senior. I have a 1-year-old, and I go to the Windward Y. She goes swim lessons there, and she loves the mermaids. You gotta watch the mermaids with the fancy outfits and
they
choreograph. Started
42 years ago, she started teaching synchronized.
42 years ago in Hawaii.
In Hawaii, yes. Wow. And then she started teaching a little bit of it in Leeward, but then they felt that the pool might have been a little bit too shallow for them. And then so they came to the Windward, and actually Alice Roberts is her name. She actually lives in Kailua. And so she felt, it was a little bit easier for them, with the drive and everything.
Sure.
Yeah. But like you can see them 3:00 on Sundays.
You got to check them out.
Yeah.
So does she have background in the mermaid? How to do all these movements and things like that?
Synchronized swimming, she does. And so she was a professional competitor. No Olympic experience. However, she did,
She's a pro.
Yeah. And then just swimming alone. She used to teach swimming. She used to teach synchronized swimming, swim instructor, and she was a lifeguard.
I did not know synchronized swimming was around that many years ago.
Oh, yeah.
I saw them in the Olympics maybe about 15, 20 years ago.
Well, remember Dorothy L'Amour used to perform in the water with Bing Crosby. And they actually have Hail Caesar now where they're doing a little take on Dorothy L'Amour.
Wow. So what other programs in the water do you folks have, since it's a big advantage having heated pools?
Right. We have at the Windward branch, we have physical therapy. You'd have to go through an actual provider, which would be like Castle Hospital. They have the physical therapy, Ohana Rehab, there's one more, I can't remember his name, but they're all located in Kailua. So you have to go through them. You get a short-term membership. You come 2 or 3 times a week. We have special hours designated for those physical therapy patients. And then they come in and they get, and the rehab.
Is it one-on-one with the physical therapist?
With the physical therapist. And I tell you, there's just the success rate, I would say, is about 90%, that they're doing things on their own. And then you can come in and you can do things like water walking, or they'll take there's that little tube.
Oh, the fanoodle?
The fanoodle. The noodle.
fanoodle?
Thank you.
Yeah.
They'll take the noodle and then you can pretend like you're riding a bike, and that's all designated times for them. So there's a lot of activity in our water.
So the physical trainer comes in with them.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, the physical trainer is using your pool.
Yes, and they're coaching them along. And we have a lift, so if you can't walk in, we have a lift to help you get in.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. We have Aqua Zumba, which is very, very popular.
Oh, when is that one?
Oh, you got to come, Percy. So there's one tonight at 5, and then there's one tomorrow morning at 9, and then on Saturday there's another one at 1. Now, everyone, you can actually get all of our schedules for all of our branches at ymcahonolulu.org, and then you just click on schedules and choose the branch that you want to go and visit.
Can you register online as a member?
Absolutely. You can, but there's still a little bit of paperwork that you have to do.
Deposit thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
But you can also get your 3-day pass. And that was the other thing I wanted to touch up. Until the end of the month, you can try the Y for 3 days at no charge, just to make sure that we're the right fit for you. You can register online or just come on in, tell them that you heard about it from Generations magazine or from Percy, and just drop his name. And you can get your 3-day pass.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
So, Aaron, any final stories you could tell us about? Let me back up. What's the oldest memory that you have? You know? Because you mentioned a 90-something-year-old mermaid, right?
The mermaid, the 94-year-old mermaid.
Well, and the Kaimuki, remember, didn't they have
They just celebrated the 101.
Yeah.
What was her name?
I can't recall her name.
yeah,
But they've got a little club out there
Yeah.
at Kaimuki Y.
Yeah.
Wow.
101.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's probably...
That's my goal.
Yeah, and you can.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And so what I mean, what's percentage like in the 90s or 80s? Is there you see an increase in members or being more active today?
Yes, we do. And it's hard to tell, though, just by their looks, because nowadays they don't look their age. It's hard to tell.
Right.
I would have never guessed you're 56.
Well, 70 is a new 50.
Yeah.
That's really what it's about.
Yeah.
Leah, our engineer here, doesn't kind of figure that one out yet, but I always tell
Leah's
story.
12.
Is that right?
Very young. I always tell the story, and I used to work out a lot. I mean, more than now. And I used to work out down at Kapolani Park, and I would be running my friends, and see this guy. Man, that guy looks old. How old do you think he is? Oh, he's probably 40. Like, wow, that's old. I was my 20s, And now I'm 56, and I still play a lot of competitive men's softball. Coach my son, and most of my son's teammates, the parents are like in their 30s or 40s. Like, man, you guys got to stay healthy. But I think that's a great area to really get all these professionals. I just left a couple of meetings this morning with some professionals in the media world. I said, you got to start exercising, man. You can't stay behind a desk and work all day long. Another guy before I came here, another guy down the street here, he was saying, I committed to golfing more, spending more time with my family, and work. I said, well, you can't do any of these if you don't stay healthy.
Right.
You got to incorporate some kind of a health exercise in your work ethic. So he goes, maybe not. But he's a golfer. But I said, come on, Miles, you got to be able to exercise. Because, I walk. How often you walk? Once a week. Not enough. So, but anyway, ladies, thank you so much. We got to get you another article in the magazine. About this. Well, next time you have a special, Kavehi,
yes,
let us know.
I will.
Kavehi Hirano, so great to have you out of Windward Side because of the Hirano Tunnel.
That's right. Come through the tunnel.
Distant relative. And then Aaron Farmer, I know I've met you before, but thank you so much. But
yes, of course.
Bring us more stories, pictures. We need some B-roll for our KITV partnerships. That's going to start in February, guys. Saturday morning, we're going to do a Aging Well segment between 7 and 8 every weekend, Saturday morning, KITV News. Anyway, we're here with the YMCA. Thank you so much, ladies. I am Percy Ihara. Thank you so much for listening. Go on to generations808.com and check out all our past shows and magazine cover stories. So thank you very much. Anyway, aloha and live well.